And right here, we in the presence of
sir.
actor, writer. You might have seen him on tour. You might have seen him on the Michelle Buteau show, Survival of the Thickest.
Yes, sir.
Y'all might have heard one of his mini albums. Y'all please give it up for the Nore Davis episode.
Thank you. When I get booked on the podcast, I just start binging your episodes.
Yeah.
And I love the Sydney, I love the Reezy, I love the Jabuki one.
Yeah.
You
Those
just
are the
flowing
early
into
joints.
it. Yes,
Those are some of the first ones.
Yeah, man, it got the video on Spotify now and shit. I'm like, this shit getting fire.
We
This
getting
dope.
there. We getting there.
You there,
We
bro?
getting there.
I love it, man.
I will say there's a thing that I've always been impressed with you is that like your output is always really, it's like you drop
man.
so consistently.
Yeah.
And like to me, you're somebody obviously like Josh Johnson's going crazy right now. People
Josh
who
going
like
crazy,
can
yeah.
keep like pushing out stuff, but it's like, it's good.
Thank
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I feel
Yeah.
like y'all are people who your stuff comes out pretty fully formed, like in some of the early times that you do it.
Yeah.
And to me, that feels like the way that you like keep putting out good work.
Thank you, man.
Hard to
man.
do.
I'm just putting this trauma to work, baby. That's it. I'm putting it to
you're
work.
Like, you're like, I got a lot of material.
Yo,
I got
my
a lot
God.
of life to
You'll
mine
say,
from.
put this motherfucking trauma to work.
There was a time I feel like how far are you in?
19 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. 07 I started. Like 07. I'm the Bring a Show era.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably still do that. I'm hearing
Probably
yeah,
like down the lantern and stuff like that.
Man, yeah, because you learn I want to do this. Let me get into the club.
Yeah.
And they're like, come on this way.
That's a very
Bring your family.
That's a very for people who don't know, for people who's listening, that is a very that's New York and LA.
Mm-hmm.
Is so many comedians that are coming in that are like young and hungry.
Yeah.
And these clubs, what they'll do is they'll prey on that eagerness.
Woo.
They'll prey on how eager
Yup.
they are, because comedians are sluts for the stage.
Yes, we
and they'll
are.
do and
Kids
good
with no
crap.
parents.
You feel me?
And we
Truly.
and you're like, you're my mom and dad. Like, yeah, man, just bring
Come
your
on
family
in, just
and
bring
the money.
Bring in 15 people. They'll be like, bring in 15 people
This is
that
bad.
all pay
Yup.
pay cover and buy 2 drinks.
Draining my family.
And then you
Draining them. They're like, you got another show? Yeah, man. You gonna come to the cellar or come to comics? Remember that shit? Comics was out down there and draining them niggas. And they like, nah, man, we done, bro. Like, I'm like, okay. But then I also knew like, I'm killing on these bringer shows. I'm like, I'm the shit. Hell yeah. And then I went to go do open mic at the cellar and just bomb because I'm in front of comedians.
Of course.
And other little audience members. They're like, nigga, we don't know you.
Yeah,
we care about that cute little face.
Exactly. You was doing them shows, and then you went in front of real people. You're like, oh yeah, like these people don't love me.
I'm at the bottom.
I forgot. I was performing in front of people who really care about me and are wishing for my success. I forgot it's a bunch of niggas out here who don't care if I.
Especially New York, bro. We don't give a fuck.
No, not at all.
At all. So then that's when I like, 09, 010, like 2010 had to figure it out. And then then the goal was just like, let me just be a working comedian. Like,
of course. That's
so
where
it
starts.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
like
where
so
it
the
starts.
Atlantic City, casino, the colleges, the slave ship type shit, the slave trade type NACA
Oh,
shit.
you was going to the NACA.
Oh man, that was me and Hassan Minaj, bro. We was in that
y'all
bitch.
was in there?
Oh, we was in there, dog. That shit was hilarious. Like
I never
trying to get
did.
them college gigs and shit. But like, cause I also grew up but like idolized Dane Cook, early Dane Cook and shit. Like I saw him on tour and all that.
He was hot.
Like, oh man, if I do colleges, I'm gonna build my act. But now I'm this fucking 28-year-old.
Yeah.
Like college is in debt, and I'm in college. Like college is in debt, and these are high school kids. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
Well, it's so like just for people who's listening, the NACA are these like big conventions, these big conventions that you'll go to basically audition for college bookers.
Yeah.
And if it goes well, the college money is crazy. The college money is like for one show you can make what like
$1,500, $2,000 like that, or even much more. And then like not even being a household name to make that type of money is like, okay, cool. I can sustain here and be an artist and be and be me. But
once you start getting a couple little credits built up, you could really make like real bread for doing one show.
Exactly.
For doing one show, like the college money is like it's very, very. If I could do 2 colleges every month, I'd never have to go on the road again.
I hear that.
I just hit 10 years.
Hey,
I just hit
let's
10
go
years.
decade, nigga.
Yeah,
let's go.
decade.
Decade.
This month is my 10 year.
You did great, man. And you're amazing on SNL, man. I see you, and I already know that grind. I know, like, I'm always rooting for you, dog.
I appreciate
I'm always rooting for you. Very funny. You fit in when you can.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. That's another thing. You get those gigs and they think like, well, he's on SNL. He should be funny.
Yeah.
It's like, now what? Let's break that down. What the fuck that mean? Like what are you talking about?
That's that's an extra level of thing. I feel like, especially when you black. On SNL, it feels like you now are in conversation with all the other black. So it's like they're like, oh well, he blacking on SNL, so I expect him to be like this other dude who is black who's on SNL.
Let's have a real conversation now.
Okay, go ahead.
Black and stand up like now, then we just get compared to other niggas,
right?
Like out the gate, consciously and subconsciously. It's like, bro, it's giving slave trade. It's like what? Like and then even they play into that like, yeah, I'm the best nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm funnier than you. Nigga. It's just like I want everybody to win. Like I literally be thinking that like, and it's just something so ancestral of like from this country where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the root of it all. Like again, I've been going through this healing thing and just like following the yellow brick road of trauma. Yeah. It all leads to slavery. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? And no offense to the white people out there. Like, I know there's some Jim Browns out there. We need you. We appreciate you. The Jim Browns out there. Thank you, Jim Browns. No, John Brown. John Brown. That's his name. John Brown. The John Brown.
I was like Jim Brown, the football player?
Yeah, not Jim Brown, the football player.
He did some bad stuff.
John Brown.
Yeah, okay.
John Brown. Yeah, those white people, I shout out to them, man. They the ones that's like, look, I don't like this shit at all. These white people tripping. Like, I need the help. I need to figure it out. But yeah, man, going through that of like comparing and steel sharpens steel type bullshit. Like I can't stand it, man. Like we tell jokes, nigga. Yeah, that's like we literally just on stage trying to like tell jokes, bring joy, and go home. That's my vibe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, like that pressure of being black and gotta be the best black man, or like, cause then it's given like, oh man, I'm a better nigga. I should be up there.
Right.
It's like, what?
And that definitely...
the pick me?
That's a thing that like...
The pick me Negro? That's what we doing?
That's the thing that people don't realize as much, and that's the thing that you realize the higher up that you get. The higher up that you get, I think the more that you realize some people, some of us is for us, and then it's other of us that's like for them.
Yep.
And are really like, when you get over there, they be trying to like box you out. They be trying to be like, well, no. It's only because a lot of times it is, you know, these TV shows it's one black dude on a TV show. And so you start to see
one Negro.
You know what I'm saying?
The classic one Negro. They can like that. Like they can only be one. If there's other two, then it's a black show.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. Like, and that's just like racism in America. Like I used to street race.
Yeah.
Right. Me and the homies, we would have our civics and shit. Whoa. And we would hang out at Dunkin' Donuts. Not Nathan's. It was Nathan's on Central Avenue.
You was living like Tyrese.
Oh, man. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Straight Fast and Furious shit. Like, right before the first film, like, pulled up.
Whoa. This is beforehand.
Yeah,
you was already about that life. So when the movie came out, you felt seen.
Yes.
You said,
oh man,
you said they've been watching.
It was all about the family, dog. It was all about family. That's me. Cause you gotta think about 2007. That's when I started. So like the first one was like 2005 or something like that. Yeah. Before that, I was street racing. So stand up basically just replaced my thirst for like adrenaline, but just like bombing is adrenaline without dying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I was street racing, going in between cars on the shoulder, like zooming out. I had a 93 Civic hatchback, Civic SI with the sunroof, and it had an H22 engine. So that's the engine from the Prelude. Okay. So that's what we was engine swapping.
Okay.
So anyway, so the story is basically like the white kids have the BMWs and everything. They would hang out at Dunkin' Donuts and no cops would come and they chill. And it's like
this in Yonkers.
It's YO. This is like a mob of these niggas, man. Mob of these little white boys, like 15 of them. Yeah. But like it'd be 4 of us. Here come the cop. Hey, wait, what y'all doing?
Of course.
4 like so 4 equals 17.
Why y'all convened over here?
It's like, did I multiply, nigga? Like who am I? Like it's like so it was that like bullshit. Like you have to deal with being black here in this country, man. So it's the same. So it's like I commend you, man, for fighting through that and just keep being you, bro. That's all you could do. That's all I've been doing.
You know, hey, like I'm just trying to say my little jokes and
you
go
see
home.
What I'm saying?
I don't be trying to do too much. I be trying to do my little jokes. I get my payment.
That's it.
I go back. I see my family. I see my lady. Like
that's it.
That's all I'm really.
Hands up, baby. Don't shoot. Hands up, don't judge.
No, come on
now.
That's
all we doing, baby.
I ain't
Hands up, don't judge.
I ain't trying to do too much. Trying to pump out a couple podcast
hey, man,
clips.
Can I just be a break from your reality?
You feel me?
That's it.
Let's just really say a couple little silly things.
You know who killing his numbers is crazy. This number, like, oh, that's great. Because that's the thing, man. I want everybody to win.
The numbers grind is such a bummer. The numbers grind is such a bummer where it's like, now it's all like, it's become like all like data and statistics. And it's like, oh, if you could get the numbers, you could get anything now versus like, at least, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't around in the 90s. Right. Maybe it used to be like that, but like the numbers were just like ratings. But it used to also feel like you could actually, if you were talented enough, it felt like the right doors would open. And also you have to play the game. Yeah. But it felt like if you was talented enough and you played the game, the doors would open. Yes. And then you could get the opportunities. And then once you got the opportunities, like it felt like it would lead to the next thing versus now it literally just feels like, all right, if you can figure out how to be the best at marketing, if you can figure out how to game the algorithm the correct way, if you can figure out like the posts and like get the right metrics, then the doors open. And that feels like so much less of an interesting like way to
fucking math.
Like move through like a art form.
Yes, and I mean again, not even again, like capitalism gonna cap, baby. Yeah, that's just what it does. That's so real. And tech gonna pull in. So tech is doing a thing, and also we're seeing a breaking of the guard, right? Because there was the gatekeepers, and so there is a plus to like tech coming in and just like giving other people opportunities to like come and
that is the upside
and watch it. So now it's like a numbers game, but it's also like they are entertaining people that want other there's other audiences out there, like you know, fucking is free, so people just being born all the damn time and shit. True. So there's different personalities, different generations, different audiences, and just to force everybody to watch, I don't know what, Superman, or to force everybody to watch something like now they have on the phone.
That's real.
Where like they can find who they resonate with, and that's why I look at it a good thing. Like, yeah, you're right. So it's good, like, yeah, we definitely came from, like, being talented, working on it. But then this is where we win, Devin. You've been doing it 10 years, so you're just only going to get better. I've been doing it 19, so now we're applying our talent to the actual content game.
True.
And it's going to sustain to where it's just a moment or like a viral moment and all that. Because, again, how can I compare this to? It feels like Dane Cook, feels like college, where, like, you following somebody that's like very viral and they doing their thing, and it's just like, all right, then you grow up and it's just like you still gonna keep following it. Like after a while you leave. After a while you leave The Simpsons. Yeah. After a while you leave Barney. You know what I'm saying? After a while you leave that dude that's doing this and that. Like you got a girl, you got kids now. Now it's like, all right, let me find who I can kind of like. Oh, I remember now.
Something that feels like substantial.
Exactly, substantial that you relate to right now in your life. So keep doing your thing, man. I'm really finding a great positive spin to it that's making me like be more inspired. That's awesome. And not so like, man, like getting drowned in the numbers. Yeah. Cause like it was like, and that's how the algorithm changed too. The education I got from the algorithm, just feeling it of like when I went on tour last year, my ticket sales was so low, but before I would just put out a ticket sale at Union Hall and sell out. Cause I think that algorithm was more of like, oh man, here you go. This goes to the Brooklyn people. This goes to New York. This actually goes to your followers. So where now the algorithm's like a kid, like, oh, I know who to give this to. And it's just like, well, give it to my followers. No. I'm giving it to other motherfuckers. I'm giving it to people that can relate to what you're talking about. You hate baby boomers? I know a lot of people that hate baby boomers. I'm going to give it to them. No, give it to my followers. I don't do that no more.
That shit genuinely makes you feel insane. Where it's like, I will go on the road and I will post multiple times about a specific city I'm going to be in. I'll post on the grid. I'll post on my story. I'll post, a week before, 2 days before, day of. And I will leave that city and I will see people, like, I'll post like another date like later on down the line. Yeah. And people be like, oh, why are you not coming to Pittsburgh? And I'll be like, my nigga, I was in Pittsburgh yesterday. Yes. What are you talking about? Why I wasn't in Pittsburgh? They're like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm like, well, then I don't know how else to get you this information. Yep. I guess that's what the that's what the news list. That's what the letters, people be like, give me your email. Like,
shit,
because that's the only way, because the algorithm don't, like, it be sending your shit.
Yep.
Or like,
and now we feel like an old man in Atlanta, like, oh, sign up to my email.
Bro, but it's like,
let me can I get your inbox, baby?
Literally.
Which is so intimate. Aren't clubs interesting, man?
It's a whole different,
baby.
Literally.
That's
baby. What people don't realize is like, man, I'm performing at a Chuck E. Cheese, basically. I'm at a Dave & Buster's right now trying to get off my thoughts and like talk about what happened in my past and stuff like that. Literally, these niggas is eating chicken fingers and quesadillas. And I'm trying to get these ideas off.
Performing jokes like my act and seeing some dude go. And then I stopped and went next to him. He was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, oh, that clicked to me like, oh, nigga, you came here for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm interrupting your dinner.
Right.
I'm trying to work on the act and be me and figure it out, but like.
You got a mozzarella stick. I'm trying to talk about my grandfather.
I'm talking about my father drama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm out here making trauma dumping funny.
Yeah, bearing my soul when your onion rings come out.
Oh, man, but this bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And so now it's like, that changed too. And then that kind of, you adjust your act to that. But it's like also knowing our audience again, just like you said before of the teachers, like, I bet these people ain't look up shit. Some people do. Maybe like, 50% of the audience that come to see me, they like, oh, I'm here for you. I look,
like you.
And
I'm
even the ones that don't, it's the younger ones, the millennial ones. They starting to pull up now because they getting grown and have kids. They're the ones I looked you up on YouTube and you didn't do any of the act you did. That was great. And then the rest is just fucking families. It's just old ass baby booming.
They just wanted to see something.
Man, what else is in this town to do?
Literally.
I guess we'll go there, chuck. And then they there, not even knowing who the fuck is on stage, bro.
They see some comedians there, especially if they black. They see, oh, it's a black dude in town. Oh, he's on Comedy Central. I know about Comedy Central. I'll go there. And then they be at your show mad.
Exactly. You on stage like, fuck white people, man. I can't stand all you white people. Hey, man, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's like, you should have looked me up.
It's crazy.
But like, yeah, so it's clubs are very necessary. It just like for the artist or for the comedian now, it's like definitely just tailoring to like, you're right, having that icebreaker in the middle, because now you have to build that community. Like you really have, even though there's a host and a feature, but the headliner has to be the host and feature and headliner for themselves.
It's a different type of.
That's what I learned. That's what I've been doing.
You learned that too. That is a real thing I learned. I mean, I've only really been a headliner for like the last since I've been on SNL. So for the last 3 years, basically 2-3 years. And what you learn is like having the time is different than like having an hour. You know what I'm saying? Being able to perform for an hour and being able to like actually like pull a real cohesive hour together is like a whole different. It's a whole different exercise, and you realize I actually do like that part of it.
Yeah, it's like a thesis paper in real time because you're building this whole art. You got, you have to engage the audience, but then like you're not keeping. I learned that from like a Chris Rock interview where he was like, "Oh man, it's like you never give the audience a chance to heckle you because like you have your act together and you're just going." And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. That makes sense of like, all right, let me put something together so they're engaged. They're either they're listening or they're not, or they're like, oh, or they're like, oh, but like they're there. And then that's where time goes fast. And now it's like, all right, let me paint the wall. So like, I know where you're at, man. That shit is fun. It's like figuring out like, all right, I got the time, but now I'm gonna do it the time.
Yeah. And like
from
figuring out, because when you start out, when you're doing mics and shit like that, you're just like, okay, I just have like these ideas.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, and I'll just say this idea, and then this idea is completely different, and then that, and then that's how I was doing hours when I first, it was just like this joke, and then you start to look at it, you're like, all right, well, how do these things like
link?
Like, how do they blend together? How do they connect?
Transition.
Like, what's the flow? Like, where do I want the energy to be up? Where does the energy stall out? Where do I need to like bring it? Like, you know what I'm saying? You start to really find like, oh, I'm telling this story. The story's kind of long, so I need to like have a pop of energy after that. You know what I'm saying? Because
great transition. My best friend's a DJ, so like he helps me like curate it. So it's like the mentality of a DJ. He helps me out a lot of like got transition to this song and like how the audience feeling this song. It's like it's really manipulation of the audience and like figuring out like, all right, man, I can get the best performance for myself and for them to have a great time. So yeah, man, hell yeah.
Speaking of transitioning into songs,
bam, let's go.
Speaking of transitioning into songs,
lyrics to go.
Nore Davis. Yeah, let's talk about some music. Tell me about young Nore. What was young Nore really rocking to? And I feel like being from Yonkers, I feel like you really it was really up.
Yeah, this is late 90s, man.
It was going crazy.
It was going insane. So DMX dropped 2 albums.
Yeah.
And then you had the whole Def Jam tour, but then you also had Jay-Z as well. So it was like Jay-Z versus DMX shit. Yeah. So being from Yonkers, I loved Hov, but I couldn't tell my Yonkers nigga that. Niggas that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like what Hov dropped. I think it was, trying to think what that was. Maybe Gift and the Curse, Blueprint 2.
Yeah, that would have been right around that time.
I think around that time. And then, like, I mean, X was just, like, a force, for sure.
Have you heard Jay-Z talk about like going on tour with DMX?
Yes.
Have you heard him talk about it? Where he's just like that man had energy like,
you see what I'm saying?
Like nobody, because Jay-Z's obviously like, Jay-Z got the hits, but like DMX got a certain type. It's like there's a certain type of comedian too, where you go to another city and you'll see somebody go up and you'll be like, oh, you about to make me work. You about to make me work, especially when you're in a different city and they got like local reference. They know about the shit that's going on in the town, and they got high energy and like they got good. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
but that's the thing, man. All right, so what do you think about that? Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that competitiveness. Like, Jay-Z is still fucking Jay-Z, even though. I don't know, man. And then I just feel like that it's given that slave trade shit of like, man, he killed the fuck show. It's like, nigga, Jay-Z's here.
Yeah.
Then X does his thing. Them people got a great show, bro. Just go home.
And very different energies too.
You know what I'm saying? Two different energies, but like the audience is getting a great show. And like,
did you ever see them on that tour?
I never. No, I was too young. My mom wouldn't let me go out there. Hell no, man. A young kid, she just took me to see MC Hammer as a kid. I think my first concert wasn't until like, shit, bro. Watch the Throne.
Oh wow.
Watch the Throne, or even maybe more. Kanye when he was floating on the
Yeezus.
Yeezus. Yeah. I think like that was like my first concert because like. Yeah, like going to see those type of audiences, nah, man. I couldn't. Like, you know the type of audience they bring out.
That's also good on your mom. That's good. That's good parenting. You can't bring your child's son to go see a grown man barking like a dog. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, but
it
like,
was not kid friendly.
I don't think you should.
He for the dudes that's in prison, man. Them niggas just got out. They in the audience, and then when you bring your little child there, like nah,
you can't see all that.
That's kind of saying that I love the lives, but I wouldn't see them live. Like there's some hard ass niggas in there. You know in there.
Yeah,
you gonna be like, oh man, this shit real, bro. Like,
would you have gone to see the Locks versus the Diplomats?
The Dipset
at the Versus or the Dipset?
Nah, I think it was great that they streamed in. I wouldn't have went there.
Okay, you wouldn't have been in the building?
I wouldn't have been in the building. Nah, yeah. New York was in there.
New York was really in there.
New York is in there.
Yeah.
And I'm a very sensitive little boy. I'm having my time. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My brother is trans. I'm just trying to be my little self.
You're not trying to be in there with all
that energy.
With all the crack rap.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the tunnel, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that Isaac used to talk about the tunnel. We wanted to go to that. And like hell no, you ain't going no fucking tunnel.
That's a venue?
The tunnel was with Biggie and Tupac and all them down there on the west side.
Okay.
The West Side Highway.
Okay.
And that's where like, we're Brooklyn. Fun Flex, the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like when I was a kid hearing about that. And like, it was like, yo, go down there. It's like, nah, man, there's no way we can go down to get the train from Yonkers to go down there. Yeah. Then when you let us in, you have to be 21.
Right.
But that's like where like, the hood was in the building. Where the hood at? So, yes. But I love X. Big fan of X. And even every verse he was on, just that energy. Like, so Yonkers, so just representing. And I was a low-key Jay-Z and Dipset. Like, because like all niggas from Yonkers, we would go to Harlem or we would go to the Bronx. We would go to Fulton Road to get clothes and get our style and all that. There wasn't really no clothes in Yonkers, like that Cross County maybe, but that was just like middle America. You know what I'm saying? Every time, like even I did a show, I was just out from Yonkers, niggas like upstate. Like a Brooklyn nigga heckled me, like, and I got triggered, and I was just like, man, all right, whatever, man, fuck it. Like,
I never thought about that.
You know
I never thought about it because it's like if you in Yonkers, you're right by the city, but you're really not from the city.
I say it's like we outside the Bronx, but we not upstate. Albany and Syracuse, that's upstate, but that Brooklyn and boroughs, like, nah, you up north, nigga. Like, it's very tribal.
Yeah.
New York is very tribal, but I still say I'm from Yonkers, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's very tribal. Like,
okay.
Man, you ain't from the borough, nigga. All right, so
where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You laugh still, Brooklyn.
Right.
You still laugh.
The jokes are still the jokes.
Like it's that I don't know. There's some pride in there, you know, just like a sports team, like the fucking Giants.
Yeah.
Okay. I love what you said. What do we do now?
Yeah.
I like I like the Jets or maybe the Jets. I don't care. Maybe I don't even like sports. Now what? We're Giants. Okay. Do you have, like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, But I get it, man. Like, all right, so we go deeper emotionally, man. That just feels like I just need something that feels like mine.
Yeah.
And everybody been taking everything from me. So Brooklyn is mine. The Giants are mine. You know, it's
sports
just
really feels like that.
You know
sports really feel, especially, you know what I'm saying, depending on what part of America you from. But like even in big cities, even in New York, even in LA, it's like people be really like, I fuck with the like you be so tied into what happened with the Lakers. I'll be like, my brother, you don't got ain't nobody hugged you all week, huh?
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody. You just trying to get held. That's all this is. That's why you holding on to this team like that.
Yep.
You just want to feel like you in somewhere.
It goes even deeper. Like, it's not even about the team. It's about like when I heard Kyrie was up there with people coming to me like, man, you ain't do that last rebound, man. I could have won so much money.
Yeah.
Now we're going to gambling.
Yeah.
Now it's like, nigga, you don't even care about my sport.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if in our field, if like people like, oh, like I thought you was gonna do a callback.
Nigga,
you ain't even do no fucking callback, bro. You ain't do no callback. Now my wife not gonna let me back in the house.
You see what I'm saying?
She changed the locks because you ain't do that callback.
I had the under on the callback and you ain't do it.
Fuck.
Why I come to this show, bro? I put 200 on that shit.
Told my kids I was gonna take them to Six Flags. No, I can't take them nowhere.
You told me you was gonna do your viral joke. I thought you was gonna do it. I put 400 on you was gonna do it 20 minutes in. You did it 50 minutes in. Now my under's over.
Now my whole shit fucked up.
Nah, gambling's real, bro.
My whole shit fucked up.
My whole shit fucked.
That'd be
bring it back to DMX, man. Yes, I love his remix. Any verses in Money, Power, Respect.
Yeah, you brought one specifically.
Yes,
I got something right here for you. You wanna?
Which one is that?
It's
yeah. That's right.
You wanna give the lyrics to the people?
Oh my God. Yeah. Where you go? This ain't no fucking game. You think I'm playing? Till you're laying somewhere junkyard decaying. Mom's at home praying. Coming home, but you're not. You sitting up in the trunk, starting to rock, and hell is hot. Getting down, baby. Put the 4 pound, baby. Yeah, man. Like, that just escalated so fast.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that line of like just, and that's such a Yonkers nigga type. You think I'm playing? Okay. You gonna be junkyard decaying? Mm-hmm. Mom's is praying. She praying you coming home, but you not.
You not.
Cause you sitting up in the trunk. You starting to rock.
You stink.
Hell is hot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you stink. Your mama praying. And just because you was playing with him, just because you was joking with DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but that verse right there on Money, Power, Respect, that's like, so we said about the whole competition thing, like, yeah, man. And I think that's what people love. And also with sports of like, I was the best on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he killed that verse. He murdered that verse. I guess I'm competitive with myself, but then there is that being a black man of like, I'm the best one on this track. Fuck that. Like, it's just like, nah, man, everybody, why can't we all love each other? Can we all hold hands, kumbaya?
They said,
nah,
they
nigga.
said no.
Nah,
they said no.
Nah, nigga. I'm the best.
And like, they said my hands is in my pockets.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't reach for them in there.
Stop being greedy. I'm hungry, nigga. It's just like, oh my God, the violence. Why can't we all love?
This is very healthy. This is very healthy.
Bro, I'm tired, man. I came from that. I don't want to do that no more. I came from that, like fighting for my mom's love or fighting to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Or fighting to just love yourself. It's just so much. And like, you know, it's the systems that we're in, and like I give people grace through it. But anyway, like when X came in with that, it was just such an escalate of the story, and just like, yeah, man, that's classic X, man. Like, I can listen to that verse all the time. That gets me hype. It's a very great gym song. Money, Power, Respect. This is before, or not even before, probably during that. Yeah, that's the whole Diddy era.
This is during that. Well, Diddy didn't have many eras.
Oof, man.
Diddy done had a handful of eras in the.
I can't believe we really allowed him to do Making the Band. Yo, you ever see this new show on Netflix, Building the Band?
I've seen the trailer for it. I haven't watched it
yet. Nah, man, we should.
Do y'all know about this? You know about Building the Band?
Building the Band on Netflix? Yeah, man. It got the little Gen Zers, and they're all doing lip syncs to songs, and they're being grouped together, and they have them in boxes.
They're doing like covers.
They're doing covers, yes. And then the host is your homie from Backstreet Boys.
AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
And it's just like, this is Building the Band. He's just not toxic.
Yeah.
Like, we was really...
Well, it's also, for the people who's listening who don't know about this, it's a show where it's basically like Love is Blind, but with singers.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have all these people in these like little pods in these little boxes, and they can only hear the other people singing. So like, yeah, people are singing covers of songs. It was on the preview. It was a guy singing that.
Singing all the songs. I'm just comparing it to like,
but you can't see him, so you have to put a band together without knowing the like physical image of the person. Yes, and then you have to pick like, oh well, I want to sing with this person. I want
to create with this person.
The funny thing about the show though is like every person on the show is hot. Yeah. Every person on the show is.
That's Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just funny to be like, what if you couldn't see him? But then every person is the most handsome or beautiful person you've ever seen.
You sound like you sound like you could sing. I mean, I'm just tied into like, oh man, like the only thing AJ from I don't know.
AJ. It's AJ
I'm
from
an NSYNC nigga. I'm so sorry.
And that's the correct answer. You see, they didn't even get that's how you know that NSYNC was a superior band, because it's like you can't name not one Backstreet Boys single.
Yeah, I know how to look.
Or I'm saying like solo artists. Not one of them had no solo shit that popped. Obviously, Timberlake, our great white chocolate king of the 2000s, it's not really looking good for him presently.
But
you know what I'm saying? He had his run and he went crazy. Even JC. JC, who was like the number 2 guy on NSYNC, he still was on bring it. Oh baby, bring it all to me. They had him sing. They had him sing.
That can really sing,
bro. He was.
He never got
with
Pharrell Timbaland,
bro. See, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have the right people behind him, and that's a metaphor for life. So, like, sometimes you gotta have the right people behind you.
Exactly.
They had the fat dude that was stealing their money, and then after that, they didn't.
Yeah, the little pedophile fat dude. Yeah, I saw them documentaries.
It was bad.
I'm such a documentary dude.
Me too. I'll be watching a lot of them. But
like making the band with Diddy. Oh my God, we owe them an apology, because there was no way you should have had them doing Cheesecake.
It was crazy.
That was insane. Because like seeing the only thing that the Backstreet Boy does is saying like, you've been eliminated. I'm sorry. Sure. That's the most toxic thing he did.
Yeah.
But then we go back to the 90s. I'm like, oh my God. And we was watching it like, yeah, man, walk the fucking cheesecake, nigga. I'm like, oh my God, no, we all need to be arrested.
It was fucked up. It was fucked up when we were allowed. Diddy had him niggas in the living room in their boxers singing their heart out at 4 o'clock in the morning, talking about doing harmonies to like a Boyz II Men song for like their lunch. It's like, if you want pancakes this morning, you better get out there.
Get the fucking hook.
Get out there and do a spin. Do a spin. If you don't do a spin, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
You ain't gonna never have a deal. You crazy?
You're not getting no grits.
No, man.
It's
we
crazy.
Owe them an apology.
And some of them niggas was going home anyway. Imagine Diddy didn't let you eat for 3 days, bro. We ain't, and it's like he's not gonna go to jail, and he should. If nothing else, even if they don't get him on this case, he should go to jail at least for what he did to them.
We're like, we put him in like social jail. I'm gonna bring in the joke. My boy, comedian Simeon. You know Simeon?
Yeah, I know Simeon.
Simeon is so funny. He has a great joke. Check out Simeon. He has a great joke where he's like, man, Diddy had case came out, and then no black people protested or nothing. We was like, that nigga right there.
Get him!
There was no protest. There was no Al Sharpton. There was no movement when they came and arrested Diddy. Shout out to Simeon, man. That shit is so funny. I tell him all the time. I love that bit, and it's so true. It's just like, oh, finally somebody got him, because it's like, oh my God.
I don't think they did get him though.
Huh?
I don't think they did.
Well, I mean, he did what he, like they had him in the court and they had him.
That's
like,
true. They at least made him.
But socially in our mind, he's in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, like when you at them hood parties, they definitely still playing the music.
Of course,
I'm not fighting all that.
Of course,
I'm not fighting people that love R. Kelly. I'm not. Well, all right, I'll just leave that place. Like that's all I can do.
It's also like, they did get R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? If anything, the fact that he's in prison to me makes it okay to like put the music back on again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we not now, and I heard like now all the proceeds from his tracks, if you listen to his music, go to like victims and like survivors and stuff.
Oh, they do?
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But also, I haven't researched that information.
Yeah, okay. I haven't researched.
Somebody said that to me.
Somebody could have made that up.
Yeah, very clearly. And this is how
rumor. Oh no, the buses is coming. Like, no, they not. Like, what the fuck?
And this is how misinformation gets spread.
Yeah, that misinformation.
I heard one thing from one person, and now I'm saying it like it's fact.
Yeah.
Telling people that it's okay to listen to R. Kelly because he's not making no money. I can't do that. I shouldn't do that anymore.
It sounds like somebody told you that so they don't feel judged on listening to R. Kelly. It's
probably.
Like, let me tell you, them people out there, they listening to him and go ahead. Like, but I step out of it.
I brought this this video of something that happened. This is a thing specifically that happened on the Making the Band, the singing season. I forget which season this is, but
nah, man, justice for all of them.
These niggas are in the, you know, they rent out some like big house. Yeah. They're in the big house. They are it's these niggas lined up across from each other like fucking gangs of New York.
Yeah.
They're lined up like the Jets and the Sharks, facing each other, about to like. It looks like they're about to fight, but then they just start singing.
Harmonizing.
They just start Feel so long ago you walked
that
away.
That girl with her panties on, I just love, like, just Bobby Valentino each other. Like
they're R&B battling, which is a thing I've literally never seen in my entire life. And Diddy is sitting in the living room next to Busta Rhymes, be like, do it better.
Yeah.
Do it better. Do it more. He need to do sometime.
And this is the
he should at least do a week or two.
This is the black male toxicity. I just hope it could just release the chokehold off my niggas.
Just
release them.
It's so
and just let them brothers, out. Just be what you want.
Let them out.
Don't worry about competition. Just be you, baby.
Just
please.
Be you.
That's what I'm doing. Fuck that.
It's also
crazy.
So funny because this dude, he gets one guy challenges another guy to a singing battle. From what I understand, there's like there's an established group and then they're bringing in new people. They're doing that reality TV show thing. This guy who's been challenged, he does like a confessional where he goes, well, he challenged me and I'm gonna step up to the challenge because I ain't no punk. But to say I ain't no punk and then go into singing, harmonizing with a bunch of men is such a funny thing to do. It is funny to be so toxic while you're also singing like love songs about being lonely. And then immediately the next thing after him saying he ain't no punk is him being like, seems so long ago you walked away. It's like you can't.
Nigga, like you ever just open the door into the, like, cause we're men, right? We just open the door into patriarchy and you're just like, oh, this is what these niggas go by.
It's crazy.
Fuck, this is crazy. Like just competition shit. Like, you never see like what is Nirvana and Linkin Park going toe to toe? Like, all right, who got the best scream? Like, nah, bro, that's crazy.
I would like to see that. I would watch it. I would watch it. You're right, but you're right. They don't do that. They don't do that. It's only us they be putting free. Head to head against each other.
I hate that shit, but that's crazy.
You're right. This is real. It's real Django Unchained. It's real when they make them fight in the room. Whoa. Wait a second.
A fight
you opening my eye right now.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Okay, like, it's insane. There's no need for that. So just free my brothers, man.
Free them.
Like be like Pearl Jam, man, or just be like
Pearl Jam.
I love music artists. I love everybody being free. Being Pearl Jam means like just being put your art out there as like just something you want to do with your friends. That's it. That's it. Not like, oh man, I gotta eat this mother. I gotta go against him. I go against him. I win. Like, classic competition. Classic capitalism bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just putting the low against the low and see who wins. Like it goes down. It goes down to the bottom of like pit bull fighting, man. Reminds me of
this.
That. Like,
literally
I love is all these pit bulls with a sweater on. Put a sweater on them. Leave them alone.
But it's like what if we made the pit bulls sing Casey and JoJo?
You see what I'm saying?
That's what okay. So let's. Everybody's been talking about Love Island, but it's like this is when reality TV actually peaked. I mean, it was bad. It was like this is really bad, but just to see a man in a do-rag and a 4XL size polo.
Yeah, 2000s, man.
Battle up, R&B battle up against a nigga who has like the little straight back cornrows, like a Tyler Perry love interest.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful work to me, and I'll never forget it. But also with that being said, it was they were right to come after Diddy for something. I don't know if they hit him with the right charges, but it's like he clearly is guilty of many things.
Slow that brother down.
We need to
slow it down. The universe is like, slow all this, stop all this.
We need to take some power away from him. We was letting him.
That's crazy.
And also shame on us. Shame on us for watching a rap group of people who was just trying to get a record deal.
You see what I'm saying?
Walk across the bridge to go get some cheesecake and then walk back while they were saying, didn't he make them rap Juicy by Biggie the entire time?
Yep.
And we watched that and we said that's good. And so we guilty
and then
too.
Chappelle did the sketch and then it just like blew up. And we was like, hell yeah.
Dylan.
No, we owe everybody an apology. What a time.
Shout out to Dylan. Dylan, if you're listening, and I'm sure you are listening, Dylan from Making the Band Season 2. come on to the show, Dylan. We'd love to speak with you, Dylan.
And you'll never probably hear this, Dylan, but I'm so sorry you've been through that, man. I'm so sorry. Everybody on Making the Band, man. Y'all probably don't even know me, but I'm so sorry.
Chopper.
I'm so sorry y'all had to experience Chopper. Yeah, you can name the names,
Chopper.
Man.
It was a R&B girl named Sarah.
Yep, Sarah. Y'all didn't deserve that. I love all your artistry separately, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
What was it was a dude whose name he had like a...
And then it was the black girl. I forgot her name.
It's definitely a black girl.
I forgot her name. She was so cool. Like all of them, man. I think I was the only little black kid just watching. Like, damn, man, this ain't gotta be like this. Why it gotta be like this?
It was tough. It didn't.
So then I'm watching Building the Band on Netflix, and with my daughter. So we both love it, which is so dope. Yeah. So it's kind of cool to watch things with your child, like a preteen.
Ness.
And Ness. There we go. Ness. Yes.
Ness.
You ain't deserve none of that.
It didn't have to have Babs. That's who you was talking.
Babs, yeah.
Babs.
Ness. Oh yeah, Ness was the dude.
Ness was the dude.
The chocolate head. Yeah, the chocolate head.
He used to have his hat like that all the time. Yeah, of course.
Nah, man. Official loving empathy apology from Nore Davis.
Our bad.
And Devon. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Y'all
I apologize
to that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna get in that court case, but you gonna get here on this podcast. Like, we are so
sorry. They ain't gonna give you your dollars in there. I promise you that.
You ain't gonna deserve that at all.
Nah, he got better lawyers than y'all, so y'all not about to get that. But
that's crazy.
But no, you got condolences from two comedians that you're probably not aware of.
Cause that's what I'm watching with my daughter. I'm like, look how untoxic this is. Oh my God, they letting these kids sing. I mean, singing covers.
It's like sweet.
But it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
That's what it could have been.
It's pure.
You know what I'm saying? It's pure. Kind of like when we had Versus. Versus was pure. Like that was fun. You do yourself. That was fun. That's not even competition. That's like you get Beanie Man and you get bound together.
And it was a competition, but it did feel like it was just performing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna perform my favorite stuff, you perform your favorite stuff. And then there was no official judgment. The internet kind of made their own decision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the internet's gonna do what it do.
You know what I'm saying? But it literally is like
performing. Yeah.
That was nice.
Except for the Locks and Dipset. That felt like that was like
that was also street rappers.
That was street rappers.
That was street rappers. So then it takes on a different different type of tone when it's Mario versus Omarion.
You know what I'm saying? And you had like X and Snoop where it's like, hey man, we having fun here. We're doing that.
We're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, it was like Hood Tiny Desk versus Hood Tiny Desk. Back side to side.
And also speaking of Tiny Desk, shout out to whoever they got booking it over there because they clearly they listen to black people at the Tiny Desk room. When I seen Juvenile had a Tiny Desk, I said,
yeah,
we got somebody on the right side over there at Tiny Desk.
Duran Bernard was on there. I loved his set. They
got a lot of. It was great. They got a good selection. It's a nice,
it's amazing
mix of like all different types of stuff. Nore, we're gonna go into a DM that we have from a fan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fan that we got.
Okay.
This is a fan that we have named Malik.
Nice.
And this is a 2 Chainz bar. This bar is actually close to my heart.
Yeah. Okay.
I know it well. 2
Chainz.
2 Chainz
sipping on that gas, something celiac,
mm-hmm.
and then my mama goes coming in sell baby that.
Woo!
Yep. Yeah, we know the flow.
2 Chainz is very near and dear to my heart. Just as an artist, he means a lot. He once famously said that his dick was so hard that it made the metal detector go off.
Yeah, remember that. Yeah.
Which
is that birthday? Did he do on birthday? That wasn't birthday song. Was that
hard to make the metal detector go off. I think it was All Me.
All Me? Okay.
That's All Me. All Me for real. Which is, that bar is really incredible to me because it's just like, well, 2 Chainz, like,
something Similac. That comes to my brain. What was that? I don't know what that was.
It's like 2 Chainz, just because something is hard don't mean that it's metal.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's not the metal detector. Don't just think like hard thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you got some metal on you. Especially that's beautiful. And the way that his mind works is like is really special. That would be 2 Chainz if you're listening. And I know that you are. Come do the show. Come do the show. 2 Chainz. I love you so much. You really wanted him once.
Wasn't he like MTV? Like he had like a whole gold show or like that was
Vice.
Oh,
that was he did like a Vice Slant show where he tried all the most expensive shit.
Yeah.
And he ate that. He ate the cheeseburger with the gold on it.
He was like, yeah, man. That's crazy.
Which is also like I've experienced these like food dishes with the gold on them. The gold don't got no flavor.
Oh, it don't? It don't
no,
be hitting?
The gold, you're not supposed to eat it.
Oh, shit.
It's not food. You know,
it's like flakes and it's on the burger.
It's like gold flakes.
So it's just decoration.
It's just It's just to make it expensive. They made what was like probably a really nice cut of meat. I'm sure the burger was really nice, but the gold that's dripping off it is why it's so expensive.
What did you eat that had gold on it?
I had like a dessert.
I had a
dessert dish.
And then they told you like put the flakes off. Don't eat that. Or
no, you can't eat them like in those quantities, but it's like. You're not supposed to.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to. You know, it's stupid. But
Ooh, America.
Truly.
Fuck yeah.
It's crazy.
Gonna eat this gold over ice cream.
It's bad. It's bad what we got going on over
crazy.
here.
And then have poor black people battle each other and always be singing
Boys to Men.
Who's gonna be the best?
And also, you know what's really a bummer about that whole making the band situation with them niggas singing in the living room? We don't know not one of them niggas' names.
You see what I'm saying?
We don't know none of them. Imagine having to do that and having that out forever, and then you also don't even get a hit single. Because at least Danity Kane had a couple.
Yeah.
At least Danity Kane got a couple that if you play at a function, people will be like, show stopping. I'm show stopping. Show stopping. I don't know that R&B band. I don't even know what their name was, and I don't know what their song was.
Competition shows. You gotta make sure which one, like, all right, which one not benefits you, but one that you can get something out of for yourself because it's not about you.
No,
you are really like
you're a cog in the machine for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a derby race.
Did you ever do one of those competition comedy shows? Did you ever do like America's Got Talent or like?
Not America's Got Talent. No,
or what was the?
I did Your Mama long time ago.
With Vilmer Valderrama?
Yup.
You was on Your Mama?
Yup.
Do y'all know about this? Yo,
it's a deep cut. Maybe somebody find, but I lost to a white boy because I didn't. I lost to the white boy. They said I was from like, where I was from.
They told you where you were from?
Yes, so that's how the producers did it. They tell you where you're from. I was like Trevor Park or something, and then I remember me and my homies like, who I still ride with today, like, I'm gonna do this Your Mama joke. But this is where I lost. Hood niggas was doing it too.
Yeah, of course.
And they was bringing the block.
Yeah.
And they was cheering them on. So it was like a bringer TV show.
Sure.
And I just came with myself with my jokes like, oh man, I got this joke. I got this Your Mama joke right here is gonna kill.
For the people who don't know at home, this was a show that probably existed from like maybe like 2006 to 2008, something like that. Starring
like a year in stand-up.
Something like that. And like the host was Wilmer Valderrama, who you might know as Fez from That 70s Show.
Yes, and the black dude, he passed away.
There's I don't even. The
black host, it was Vilma, it was the black dude and the white dude. It was three of them, and the black dude, I think, unfortunately, he committed suicide. So shout out to him.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, it was that was the Viacom boom, bro. Like
that was when it was. But
yeah, so that was a competition show I was in.
What you would do on this competition show is you would get. This is crazy that this existed. Man. What you would do on Your Mama is there would be crews. Like he was saying, there'd be two main people, and then they would have like a crew of people behind them, like it was gonna be like a rap battle. But instead of it being a rap battle, they would go Yo Mama jokes, one to one, and then whoever got the biggest crowd response would move on. Like it was like it was Freestyle
and it was
Friday.
Borough. It was like Borough, but like sub-borough, like town, like Trevor Park versus Fordham Road and stuff like that. Yeah, early 2000s. I mean,
2006 to 2007.
There you go, 2006.
So it didn't even.
And I started stand-up then.
But get this. Get this. From 2006, from April 3rd, 2006 to December 2007, they did 3 seasons and 64 episodes.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I ain't get paid shit, bro. It was just like, it was just pull up and do this. And you know, it's common. We just happy to be on. Like
you trying to do whatever.
I wrote jokes and everything for it. They was like, oh yeah, you great. Come on, pull up. And then they came to my house, but then they said I'm from the Bronx. But like I remember I was living in my mom's basement, like, and I dressed it up and shit. And they was just like, yeah, I'm here, and I'm in the semifinals or something. And I lost to the white boy.
I'm trying to.
Because he brought his crew. I ain't bring my crew. I left my homies at home.
Right.
I didn't know. I should have brought them.
You didn't know it was supposed to. You didn't know it was going to be.
And then I remember I did that. He said, yo, you was on my barber was like, yo, you was on your mama. That shit fire. I was like, yeah, but I lost. Cause I said, yeah, niggas brought their crew. He said, damn, nigga, why you didn't bring me? I would have came. I'm like, no, you wouldn't have. You don't even answer when I call to get my hair cut.
To get your hair cut.
Like, it's so hard to find you.
You're not gonna come be on TV for free,
bro. Free,
that's not interesting to you.
No, like that fake behind you shit. Like, nah, stop.
There's a lot of that.
So yeah, there was that.
I didn't realize that it was city versus city, or like neighborhood versus neighborhood,
bro.
I didn't realize that's how they decided to do it.
Yeah, man.
Alpharetta versus Buckhead.
yeah, they went from Atlanta. Yeah, so I was probably the New York one. I don't know what season, but that was like probably our first
New York season was season 2 because they did Bed-Stuy versus Brooklyn Heights.
Yep.
Flatbush versus Williamsburg. Bay Ridge versus Benson.
Yes.
This is so funny.
Yes.
Sunset Park versus Coney Island.
Keep going.
East Village versus Upper West Side. Tribeca versus Times Square.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen versus Harlem.
Yes.
Alphabet City versus Washington Heights. The Best of Manhattan. Woodlawn versus the South Bronx. Wakefield versus Riverdale. Eastchester versus Pelham Bay. Throgs Neck versus Morris Park. Best of the Bronx. Jamaica versus Astoria.
I was Throgs Neck.
You was Throgs Neck?
I was Throgs Neck.
You was
and
Throgs
I damn
Neck.
sure was not living over there. I was living in the Bronx. I was like, oh, so TV, they be making shit up.
They really...
like the producers like put it all together and stuff. Yeah, man, shit crazy.
The description for your episode says... The description for your episode says, straight out of 2 NYC hoods comes 2 competitors throwing it down to become the best of the night. They both had very different styles, but only one could move on to the best of the Bronx for the $100,000 cash money giveaway.
Yep. Your
That's
mama's so
incredible.
fat, when she back up, you hear beep, beep,
Come
beep.
on.
Oh! Or they'd be like, well, back then it was like, oh, shit. And
Yeah.
then another nigga say something crazy.
I
I remember I went to Barnes & Noble, I bought that Yo Mama book, and Wilson Vince was in it.
Okay.
Like, he wrote
for it?
jokes for it, like
That's
a whole
funny.
book. Like, that was like, oh, man, that's young Nore right there. Well, like, young stand-up Nore. Oh, yeah, I was. So there was that, and then after that, I auditioned for Wild 'N Out, and that wasn't for me. I was like, oh, man, this
That's
is...
a specific...
this is too rough, man.
thing.
I remember Nick Cannon sitting there like, all right, man, like, Kevin Hart just dissed your mama. What would you say? I mean, but why would he diss my mom?
Sure.
And then Nick was like, all right, do a freestyle. And I did a freestyle and then that was it. But like, I salute to everybody that does that. But like, yeah, that's not me, man.
You want to talk about them really pitting black people together. Listen to the way that they put together the Wild 'N Out like boot camp.
Yeah,
the
man.
way that
I heard.
I've talked to people, you might have been there. I've talked to people where it's basically it's the making the band equivalent. They got them niggas staying in like random hotels and apartments for you're not getting paid no money. And they got you like freestyle rapping against each other for free.
Yeah.
Trying to get
so
on
we
the
type
show.
in the business where you hear other people tell you stories and you just like, oh man, no doubt. And then you walk away like, oh, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Literally.
All right.
I've never been asked.
The universe is...
I was never asked. I was never asked to audition for Wild 'N Out. And if I would have at the right time in my life, I absolutely would have said yes. But
at this time, you know the
I'm glad.
aesthetic now. Now it has its own aesthetic, like of who they get. So like, you're not that, man.
Not at this point.
Me, I'm not that. I'll tell you exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am, and I don't like that pressure of like, just like I've been saying, like, all right, man, I'm too sensitive. Like I'm a sensitive ass boy, man.
Respect.
I don't like that shit. Like,
nothing wrong with that.
So
we got to get out of here, but before we do,
oh damn, that was an hour.
Oh yeah,
oh fire.
But before we do get out of here, we gonna go through this DM from Malik.
Okay.
From the 2 Chainz bar. Which is, like I said, this one's near and dear to my heart. I know it well.
Yeah.
Where 2 Chainz says, rest in peace to all the soldiers that died in the service. I died in her cervix.
Oh, shit. Wait,
or it's dive, right? Yeah.
I dived. Not die. I dived into her cervix. Yeah.
Yes.
Because, like, dying in the cervix don't even make sense.
No.
But 2 Chainz, like, I dive into her cervix.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, that was classic 2 Chainz of like, all right, yeah, R.I.P. all this, and now I'm in pussy.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, where are we? Like, just
simultaneously saying salute to the troops, but also being like, hey, man, respect to what y'all got going on over there. I'm over here fucking.
Cleopatra.
Y'all over there doing what y'all do. Y'all niggas getting shot at, dodging bullets. Me,
I'm in pussy, dog.
I'm doing sexual stuff, dog. I'm sorry about that. Y'all over there with niggas and guns. I'm over here with bitches and money.
I'm in the vajayjay.
Sorry. Nore, thank you so much for being here. You got anything you like to plug for the people before we get out of
here? Yes, follow me on social media on all the platforms. Nore Davis at NoreDavis, and I got that link tree that got a couple branches to other links. If I'm in your city, pull up, get you a ticket. I'll be in Brooklyn August 30th at Union Hall doing an hour, working on the new hour. And man, thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me, Dev. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much. And for y'all who are listening, definitely go follow Nore. Also, give us a call. Leave us a voicemail at 332-203-6429. That's 332-203-6429. Y'all be sure to follow me. Go check me out on tour. I'm on tour for the rest of the summer. I'm going to be in a bunch of cities: Toronto, Providence, Houston, Madison, Wisconsin. Y'all come check me out. And Nore, thank you again. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yes,
appreciate you, man.
My Favorite Lyrics is a production by Disco Nap. If you guys like what you hear, leave a review and tell a homie about the show. And make sure to follow us at My Favorite Lyrics Pod on all social platforms, except for Twitter. We offer that. You can learn more about this week's guest and the My Favorite Lyrics team by checking out the show notes. And thank you to the guys that made this show happen. Our executive producer, Lauren Mandel, our associate producer, Carmen Kerrigan, Chris Mueller, who engineered the episode. We'll catch y'all next week.